Hey guys, it's Nathan, and I have a pretty cool game for you. It's going to be one of my better ones, and I also want to thank you guys because I believe it's like the past, I want to say 4 or 5 videos I've posted. I've gotten over 100 likes on all of them, so that's pretty sick, and I thank you guys for that. Um, but this gameplay is going to be pretty awesome. I'll just leave it at that. As you can probably tell by the title, it's something to do with the Flusakov, and I've also been told I mispronounced that, and it's Flusakov, but whatever. I'm not freaking. I'm saying Flusakov. Anyway, it's Flussy only, no nades, and some amazing stuff happens in it. I don't want to spoil the ending score, but you're definitely going to want to watch this. Um, so if you see in the top right, for whatever reason, my antivirus decided to update mid-game, which kind of sucked, and I wasn't able to click out of that until now. I got around to clicking out of that, but the updating the antivirus that didn't cause me too much noticeable lag, so that's pretty cool. For whatever reason, if you guys have seen my earlier videos, you know my stance on the Flusakov. I hated it. I think it came up in my random equipment video, and it was absolute garbage. For some reason, it's just one of those things that's way more awesome on Mac than it is on PC. And same thing with Warmonger and Big Boy. All these guns are just better for whatever reason. I think the hit detection is just really good. So I'm pretty much just trying to go for a super high scoring game, not a steamroll. I noticed that there weren't any like speed fire rate hackers, so I figured I owed it to myself to actually enjoy a game and get as high of a score as possible. And I was playing this game, and I was asking my brother, I'm like, does this qualify as camping to be just waiting outside their despawn? And he's like, nah, it just qualifies as waiting to pwn some noobs. So whatever, he made me feel better about this possible camping, but that hacker, there's one hacker on the other team. He's an underground hacker, and he was the one meleeing me. This guy was. He was the one meleeing me, and it threw off my rhythm, and I ended up dying there. So didn't start out too strong. Only 7-2 here. Luckily, end up spawning behind this guy, and he has no idea what hits him. Flusakov actually has, I believe it's a silencer upgrade, so the gun is super quiet whenever it's running a silencer, and I think part of what contributed to this awesome gameplay and the high score is the fact that I'm running jammer, so they can't see me on their map, and they can't hear my gun shoot either. So it's like a double whammy. They can't see me on their map, and they can't hear me. So I'm pretty much invisible to everybody, which is pretty sick. If you guys know anything about Call of Duty, a lot of people do that with subclasses. They'll run like a silenced submachine gun and run like, off the grid or something like in Ghosts. But anyway, it's here that I know. I just finished wrapping up that guy at E, and I know it really helped to know that when they have A and E, they default spawn at A. So I was able to save some time in walking all the way across to A, instead of staying at E and then realizing, later on that they switched spawns. So I knew ahead of time that they would be spawning at A, so I was able to walk over here and get a jump on these guys. There were 3 of them at B, so I was a little hesitant about taking on 3 of them. When you're in gunfights like that, you're exposed to more than one person have a shot on you, you kind of want to limit your exposure. Use cover, hide to where maybe you're only exposed to, 1 or 2 people instead of 3 or 4, and that can help a lot. Unfortunately, I get whacked by a shotgun there, and I went on a pretty good streak there. I was 7-2, and now I'm 18-3, so that was actually an 11 kill streak, which was pretty damn good. We still have these hackers. We have 1 underground hacker per team. We've got the Madeira guy on my team, and we've got the Joseph guy on the other. It looks like they're running the exact same hack. Here I chill. Just take a chill pill, reheal a little bit before trying to rush back in. And unfortunately, that underground hacker ends up meleeing me and getting me killed there yet again. 19-4, not as stellar as that 11 kill streak I went on, but what are you going to do? These guys are trying relentlessly to take C, and, you just have to be pretty stealthy. Well, I mean, that's just a situation where the fact that my gun's silenced and I'm running jammer that helps out a lot, because you can just, if you're in their spawn sneaking up behind them, you're going to be able to just keep tearing into them and nobody's going to know you're there. So it's very beneficial from the stealthy standpoint. This guy throws his nade, and I think he's going to suicide on his own nade, but luckily I was able to kill him. This guy wings both of his nades at me, and still was not able to get the kill. Take a chill pill outside of B. I know they're still spawning at B, but I'm just trying to play it safe. I see this guy come running around, but my teammate ends up killing him. Here we're only got one zone. We've got just the C flag, and I'm a little bit worried here that they might end up, just capping us, 5-capping us, and ending the game really quick. Got meleeed there, unfortunately. That was just a situation where I was a bit overloaded, shooting at the guy in front of me, some dude sprinting up to my right. Maybe I should have bailed off of the guy I was shooting at and killed the melee guy, but I didn't think about it. So these guys are pretty much, well, this guy in particular is camping our C spawn, so he was just camping, waiting until he could get some kills on us. I believe I was 23 kills when I died last, and I think it's here that I go on a pretty monster streak. Or not. Or not, Maybe not. I think it's the next life. I'm 25-6 here. I believe it's the next life where I go on a pretty monster streak. This life, I think I go on a streak. Not 100% sure. It's been a while since I played this game, but I do believe I go on a pretty good streak here. I actually walked up to B to try to get the points from capturing that flag, but did not put myself in the capture zone, so that did not work out. Didn't get any points for that. These guys come taking C, and that guy doesn't realize, I'm here until his buddy dies, which is fortunate for me. This guy's plasma spamming. I'm just trying to hold down the trigger as much as possible, but he does not show himself from that corner. I believe he was just camping his mine. So he's playing like a big wuss, hiding behind his mine, just thinking that I'm going to run up there. And you see what happens. What happens is he's camping, waiting for me to challenge, and he only decides to challenge when another guy rushes me. So once a second guy rushes me, he thinks he can kill me, and he doesn't. He just still gets destroyed. So unfortunately, that was an instance. I think he was running Mace, just where Shotgun beat Flusy from that distance. Luckily, I spawned right behind him, and I knew he was super wounded, so I was able to wrap him up. This dude just keeps putting a mine down and like camping behind of it, so I'm a little bit frustrated at that. But I just try to play it safe, and I notice that I can sneak around. It's here that I actually end up strafing pretty good to kill this guy. I usually don't strafe a lot, but I started strafing towards the end there, and it worked out pretty well. This guy had no idea what was about to happen to him, and luckily I was able to wrap him up. My teammate's capturing D here, and I'm going for E. They spawned, and this guy I thought would end up killing me. I think he's the guy with the Warmonger, so I'm always a bit nervous about him. And here I decided to chill here, kind of in a hidden place from their E spawn. I think I could get a couple kills, and I actually end up chasing this guy. He just spawns and takes off running, and I actually end up chasing him like all the way out here. He's put his mine down and then just ran back, and I end up finally killing him. I look at A and E, and once again, this is a situation where I know that they're going to be spawning at A, so I just start walking over to A, just to get a jump on their spawns over here. I'm not really paying attention to ammo at any point. I really don't feel like I'm on that good of a streak, so I wasn't really paying attention to ammo, but definitely is something you have to pay attention to. So that guy was the hacker, and he just randomly chose to go underground there, and I was just like, okay, screw it, I'll just walk away, leave you to do your business underground, whatever. So that's what that was. I'm walking into A, and end up meleeing this guy. Get the assist, unfortunately. Dodge this guy's nade, come back around, and this guy screws me up pretty good, if I remember correctly, yeah. So I was lucky to have equipped medkit. So me versus this guy. I had just the last couple bullets to kill that guy. I'm actually out of ammo here. I'm 0 0 bullets left, and I pretty much go and just try to melee this guy to death. If I had like nades or something and had suicided, you know, by myself, well, I'm at like over a 10 kill streak, so I probably wouldn't have still had nades to suicide with, but you get the point. If I could have died and then came back with more bullets, I could have probably gotten a higher score than what I actually did, but instead I had to walk around for a minute without any ammo. Finally catch up to this guy, but end up dying by that Pectro guy's mine, which was unfortunate. But it also allowed me to come back with more ammo. 42 and 8 here, so I went from what, 25 and 6, or what was it? It was like 25 and 7, something. I just went on like a 12 or 13 kill streak or something, which was just pretty awesome. So I had that 11 kill streak from 7 and 2 to 18 and 3, and then I had I don't know exactly what the kill streak was, but that was a pretty good kill streak considering I ran out of ammo. This guy sneaks up on my teammates from behind. I'm pretty wounded here. He comes around with a shotgun. Probably a good switch on his part. You know, if I was some other player, he probably would have killed me. It's here that I'm like, wow, 43 and 8 or whatever my score was. I'm like, I just want to get 50. Can I get 50? And I just try to camp super hard on my medkit here, just waiting for them to run in, and I'm really trying hard for 50 kills. I choose to switch sides here and plot my medkit down here because I think they might check right when they run in now, just because I've been there for a little bit. And I'm right, this guy puts his mine down, checks right, and I was able to get the kill. This guy's coming around and certainly was going to check left. I've been there for quite some time. And these guys just keep rushing in, and I'm scared. I don't want to check the scoreboard. I'm hoping that it's 50 plus, though. And I'm just now shooting this guy, get one hit marker, and the game ends. Luckily, we were able to get the win. I wasn't jumping on flags a whole lot there, mainly just being a kill horror, but still got a pretty high score, 51 and 8. Flussy only, no nades. My opinion about the Flusakov has definitely changed considering that. I don't know, for whatever reason it just works on Mac. I don't know what it is. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed that, go ahead and drop a like. If you have any questions or comments for me, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. And if you're not subscribed, please do so. I think I just hit like 1,400 subscribers, which is freaking awesome. I thank you guys a lot for that. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. The next video will probably be a ghost video. Just saying, just putting that out there. But then I'll jump right back on with some Dead Zone. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. Anyway, Nathan, out.